This message finds you on or right after the 12/12 portal. Your life is shifting in a big way. You may not see it yet, but there has been something that you have manifested, and this is your sign. Like literally, you hearing this is your sign, your confirmation that it's happening. Okay, there is something you've manifested. You might have even manifested a whole new life here, or you have been steadily working mentally, even energetically, to imagine this into existence. And I'm getting it's like a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of mixed there's a lot of mixed stuff here. There's a lot of mixed energy here with this, and it's going to be different for each individual listening, obviously. But it's like approvals. It's an expansion, could be an expansion of your business, an expansion of, it's just more. Like, I'm just getting super high ceilings, like luxury, like a luxury lifestyle, basically. If you are like working on something, you're gonna have more resources, you're gonna have just more of something here. And I'm also being called to say, like, please pay attention to your health. Pay attention to your body. Your body is your intuition. Your body knows. What's ignored by the mind shows up in the body. So take care of, like, it's just very, very important that you remember the mind-body connection, and you are careful about your thoughts, so that you don't get phantom, I don't know, I'm getting phantom illnesses, or just things that start small and snowball into more. You have to take care of what you're thinking, okay? And you have to think positive. This is your first prescription. When you go into the doctor's office, they'll evaluate you and all this stuff, if you go, usually. But they'll never tell you to think positive, or they'll never ask you when's the last time you were happy, or just things like that. So I'm going to be your spiritual doctor right now, and remind you that your thoughts are everything, because energy is everything, and we control the flow of energy with our thoughts. So our thoughts will literally dictate our body, how we feel, and our physical surroundings, including how much money we make, how much money we keep, you understand. So just remember to be happy, remember to focus on love. This is really important. And if you can't, because a lot of people can't, don't know how to focus on love, or don't know how to cultivate love within themselves. So I'll tell you how to. I think you need to hear this strongly, I'm feeling. So focus on something or someone or an energy. Focus on something that you love and see God in it. It's a very grounding practice, actually. So I do this all the time for everything. People, myself, even my physical objects, you just practice the energy of love and gratitude for who you are, what you have, what you're able to visually see, right? And you just feel His grace, you feel His mercy, you feel God's grace. You know what I mean? So these grounding practices, you have to practice this, because it's kind of like that Bible verse, what does a man gain if he gains the whole world? What does a man profit if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? In the sense that we can lose our soul, honestly, I mean, we don't lose our soul, but we can have our joy taken from us, or we can like lose our soul momentarily if we go through something like negative or difficult, right? So understand that your humanity, your soulfulness, your heart space is your generator of energy. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you have to preserve and protect that at all costs. You have to protect your heart at all costs. I remember when I was going through, like, some really dark times in my life, I would pray to God, like, send me somebody I can love. Send me, you know what I mean? Send me, like, somebody I can cherish and feel, you know, love towards, feel affection for, right? Because I knew that no matter how down and out I was, no matter how hurt I was during that time by the people in my life that, you know, were supposed to be there for me, you know, if I could just kind of spark my heart back to life, you know, then I would be healed, or I would be healing. And then he did. God did. Like, God sent me somebody to love. And more than that, even, actually. God sent me many, many people to love. And sometimes, like, that's all we need, you know? We just, like, need to be reminded of our humanity. We need to be reminded of our own heart, you know, which is so loving. And like there's so much emptiness in everything that is not love, you know. And I don't mean to be bleak, but it's the truth. Like, love is life, you know. And so anchor into that frequency. It'll heal you. It'll heal anything you're going through as well. It'll even heal your body. Loving somebody can heal your body. Did you know? So, like, we receive love from God. We are privileged and honored to love others. This is the sequence. This is the formula. You know, sorry. Oh my gosh, please. All I do is move and everything around me just falls apart. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm like sitting on my like podcast beanbag chair, and I have like plugs and stuff everywhere. It's just crazy. But anyway, that's the message for this portal, this 1212 portal. You are a portal. Your imagination is a portal. Your heart is a portal, literally, to God, actually, like straight to God. So realize that you are the gift, the prize, and how you see things actually creates how they turn out. So move with optimism, move with like excitement, because why not? You are literally like a child playing, and like reality, life is just like created from that play. Life is a play anyway, you know. So it's only when we forfeit our rightful place as reality creator that things start to go wrong, because we think that our life is in the hands of something else or someone else, or we think that our reality is dependent upon other people or other things. No, it's all you and your mind and your positive or negative thinking, either way, and your energy, your frequency, right? The vibration you're carrying, the vibration you're holding. Like, that is what determines your life, moment by moment. And one thing that I want to share about like my journey is that, you know, for the longest time I was such a fretter and planner and strategist and like control freak when it came to how things were supposed to happen, especially when it came to like content and like business stuff and like just whatever, just things I create, things I do. And I was so mentally like rooted rather than being heart focused. Like, I was just so in my mind, and you know, that can be really like dangerous as well and like destructive, especially if like you're, you know, a creator or an entrepreneur. Like you that word, first of all, like, people have like over glamorized that word. It's not glamorous at all. And it's really a journey of self-development and like pushing your limits and seeing what you can do and playing, like I said. But when you can be heart-centered and grounded and like detach from how the outcome should be in any sphere of your life, that's when life actually can flow. And like, you are controlling your energy, but you're not controlling like the outcome of stuff, because you can't anyway, right? I mean, you can only strategize to a certain extent, and then the rest is up to God. There's this quote that I have around my wrist, actually. It's on a bracelet, and it says, God is in control. And like, I don't know, it's just so telling of what I have been needing to like remember for so long. Because especially when you like make things happen and you close deals and you work with clients, you coach, like, you begin to feel really like the whole world depends on you. Or you begin to feel, especially the way I am, again, I'm spilling all my tea right here momentarily, like, I don't know if people know this or not, probably not, but like, in my like IRL relationships and like even familial relationships and like in my family and whatnot, like, I was always the person people could go to if they wanted their mood to be uplifted, So I felt like a great deal of responsibility for so long for other people's happiness. And like, you have to realize that like you're not anyone else's. Like, I'm also the like eldest daughter, so it's like that kind of vibe, eldest daughter syndrome, if you're aware of what that is. But yeah, it took me a long time to like decenter other people from my life and center myself. So that's why for the rest of my life moving forward, like, I plan to be as self-centered as possible, because that is really the medicine for healing and for like being able to embody your energy fully and like see what you can do with it, because if you keep centering everybody else, it's just, you're not going to be able to ever really prioritize your happiness or even like see what can be created from that. You know what I mean? So it's just important for anyone listening that you realize that happiness is your first responsibility, and then other responsibilities will be taken care of while you are in the mood of happiness, or at least they should be. They should be taken care of while you're in the mood of at least being aligned, alignment. So yeah, okay, that's your 12/12 message. Thank you for listening. Love you very much. I wasn't planning on doing any like messages. I'm exhausted, frankly, but I thought someone needed to hear it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.